Loneliness is a quiet ache, a signal that something essential is missing from our lives, even if we can't always put it into words. It's a feeling that can settle in slowly, like a gentle fog, or arrive suddenly, catching us off guard. It's not just about being alone. You can feel isolated even in a crowd, surrounded by people yet feeling invisible, as if you're on the outside looking in. The world keeps moving, but you feel paused, disconnected from the rhythm around you. This feeling is universal, a reminder that we're wired for connection. No matter our age, background, or where we live, the need to belong is woven into our very being. When that bond is missing, it hurts, deeply and invisibly. The ache can be hard to describe, but it's real, and it can weigh on us, affecting our mood, our energy, and even our health. Sometimes it's triggered by big changes, moving to a new place, losing someone we love, or watching relationships slowly drift apart. These moments can leave us feeling unmoored, searching for a sense of home. Other times it sneaks in when our connections feel shallow or inauthentic, when we're surrounded by people but miss the comfort of being truly understood. Even digital connections can leave us feeling empty if they lack real depth. We start to wonder if anyone truly knows us, if anyone sees the real person behind the mask we wear each day. The longing for genuine connection grows stronger. Loneliness is a natural signal, like hunger or thirst, telling us we need connection. It's our mind and body's way of reminding us that we're meant to reach out, to share, to belong. It's not a flaw or weakness. It's human. Feeling lonely doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're alive and attuned to what matters most. Our ancestors depended on belonging for survival, and that need still lives in us. The urge to connect is ancient, a thread that ties us to every generation before us. When we feel lonely, our bodies urge us to seek our tribe, to find those who will welcome us and make us feel at home. It's a call to action, not a sentence to endure. Recognizing this feeling is the first step to healing. When we name our loneliness, we take away some of its power and open the door to change. We must stop seeing loneliness as shameful. Instead, we can view it as a sign of our capacity for love and connection, a gentle nudge to reach out. It's a shared human experience, not a personal failure. Everyone feels lonely at times, and sharing our stories can help us feel less alone. By listening to what loneliness tells us, we can begin to seek the connection we crave. Sometimes it's as simple as reaching out, starting a conversation, or letting someone know we care. What kind of connection are you missing? A confidant, a community, or a sense of purpose? Reflecting on this can help guide your next steps. The quiet ache is a guide, pointing us toward what we need most. When we listen to it, we can begin to heal, to reach out, and to rediscover the joy of true connection. Loneliness is often an invisible weight. On the outside, we may seem fine, smiling, working, socializing, but inside we carry a heavy burden that others can't see. We hide our pain, fearing judgment or misunderstanding. This silence builds a wall, making it harder to reach out. The longer we keep it inside, the heavier it gets. Society values independence, so admitting loneliness can feel like failure. We compare ourselves to others' highlight reels and feel even more isolated. This cycle deepens the ache and keeps us trapped. That's why it's vital to talk about loneliness openly. Saying, "I feel lonely," can be a huge relief. It breaks the silence and lets others share their own struggles. When we speak up, the weight gets lighter. We realize we're not alone in this experience. Connection begins with honesty. The first step is breaking the silence. Loneliness can strike even when you're surrounded by people. It's the difference between being around others and truly connecting. Shallow conversations and surface-level interactions leave us feeling unseen. We crave relationships where we can be our authentic selves. Pretending to fit in is exhausting and deepens our sense of isolation. Technology can make this worse. Lots of connections, little real intimacy. Real connection requires vulnerability and presence, not just likes or comments. Feeling alone in a crowd is a sign we need deeper, more meaningful bonds. It's not about quantity, but quality. We need people who truly see and accept us. That's the cure for loneliness in a sea of faces. Loneliness isn't just emotional, it affects our bodies too. Chronic loneliness triggers stress responses, as if we're in danger. Over time, this stress harms our health. raising risks for heart disease, high blood pressure, and weakened immunity. Sleep suffers, making it harder to face each day. Loneliness also clouds our minds, fueling depression, anxiety, and negative thoughts. It's a biological response, not a personal failing. Understanding this link empowers us to take action. Reaching out isn't just about happiness, it's essential self-care. Healing loneliness is as important as eating well or exercising. Your mind and body are asking for connection. Listen to them. Taking steps toward connection is vital for your well-being. The journey out of loneliness starts with a single, small step. It might feel daunting at first, but even the smallest action can begin to shift your world. Loneliness can make us feel invisible, but remember, you are not alone in feeling this way. Reaching out doesn't have to be dramatic. A simple text or smile is enough. Sometimes just acknowledging someone else's presence can make a difference, both for you and for them. Small interactions, like chatting with a barista or neighbor, help break the habit of isolation. These moments may seem insignificant, but they are the building blocks of connection. Over time, these moments build your social confidence. Each positive exchange, no matter how brief, helps you feel more comfortable reaching out again. Not every attempt will lead to deep connection, and that's okay. Sometimes conversations feel awkward or don't go as planned. That's a normal part of the process. Think of it as planting seeds. Some will grow, some won't, but every effort you make is a chance for something new to take root. Celebrate your effort, not just the outcome. Every time you try, you're showing courage and self-compassion, and that deserves recognition. If reaching out to friends feels too hard, consider talking to a professional. There's no shame in seeking help, and it can be a powerful step toward healing. Therapists and helplines offer safe spaces to share and strategize. They can help you find new ways to connect and cope, and remind you that support is always available. Taking this step is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you value your well-being and are willing to invest in yourself. Every small action chips away at loneliness. Over time, these efforts add up, creating a foundation for deeper relationships. The key is to keep trying, even if it feels awkward at first. Each effort is progress. With practice, reaching out becomes easier and more natural. You're building a bridge back to connection. Every step you take brings you closer to others and to yourself. Start small, and let each step lead to the next. You deserve support, kindness, and the chance to feel connected. Breaking the silence is the first act of healing. Remember, reaching out is an act of hope, and hope is always worth holding on to. Finding your tribe is one of the most powerful ways to heal loneliness. Groups built around shared interests create belonging and purpose. Whether it's a book club, hiking group, or art class, there's a community for everyone. Start with what you enjoy or want to try. Attend regularly, even if you feel shy at first. Relationships take time. Consistency turns strangers into friends. Don't be discouraged if the first group isn't a perfect fit. Each attempt is practice and brings you closer to your people. See it as an exploration. When you find a group where you feel seen and accepted, it's worth the effort. Your tribe is out there. Keep searching until you find your place. Belonging is possible. Helping others is a powerful way to ease loneliness. Shifting focus outward gives us purpose and reminds us we matter. Volunteering or simple acts of kindness, like helping a neighbor or listening to a friend, create real connections. These acts build empathy and community. You don't need a formal commitment. Small gestures count. Helping others changes our perspective and lightens our own burdens. We see we're all connected, each fighting our own battles. Kindness creates ripples of belonging. Giving is a gift to others and to yourself. The path out of loneliness is paved with kindness. Many have walked this path before you, each carrying their own burdens and hopes. The journey out of loneliness can feel daunting, but it's a road that countless others have traveled step by step, day by day. Along the way, they discovered that even the smallest connections can light up the darkest moments and found their way out of loneliness. Take George, for example. After losing his wife and retiring, he felt adrift and isolated. But he found new purpose volunteering at a local school, where he connected with children who soon became his new community. filling his days with laughter and meaning. Or Maria, who moved to a big city and felt invisible among the crowds. She joined a baking class, and through shared recipes and laughter, she formed close friendships over a passion for baking. Then there's David, who struggled with social anxiety for years. He started volunteering in a community garden and found that quiet work among plants led to small talk and eventually to real connection with others who understood him. These stories aren't about instant change, but about small, brave steps taken in the face of uncertainty. Each person found something they cared about, an activity, a cause, or a group, and used it as a bridge to others. Healing came through action, not waiting, and through reaching out, even when it felt difficult. Their journeys show that connection is possible for anyone, no matter how lost or alone you might feel. There's no single path to belonging, just small steps, one after another, each one building on the last. Your story can be one of hope too. The first step may be the hardest, but it opens the door to new beginnings. Take inspiration from those who found light again, and remember that every effort counts, no matter how small. Start with what feels possible for you. Every step forward matters, and each one brings you closer to connection. You're not alone in this journey. Others have walked it, and many walk it still. There's always a way back to connection, and your next step could be the one that changes everything. The path out of loneliness is a journey, not a quick fix. There will be ups and downs, but you're not alone. Millions share this experience, even if it feels isolating. Loneliness is part of being human, but it doesn't define your story. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you take steps forward. Every effort is an act of courage. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Connection is built one action at a time, a text, a smile, joining a group, helping someone. These threads woven together create a tapestry of belonging. The ache you feel can be healed. Start today with one small step. You have the strength to reach out. You deserve connection and happiness. Your tribe is waiting for you. The journey may be long, but you will find your way home.